Hey everybody, this is Brian Lee with BT Lee Sauces and Rubs here. Also a contestant on the Great American Recipe Season 1, and while I've been kicked off, I'm still cooking. For dessert today, for the finale, I'm making my Aunt Fred's cobbler. Strawberries, raspberries, balsamic vinegar, mint, with a nice, delectable dollop of bourbon whipped cream on top of it. I hope you enjoy.
Let's start with the berries. So into a bowl, you're gonna throw 1 cup of raspberries and 1 cup of sliced strawberries. On top of that, you're gonna add about 1/4 of a cup of sugar to macerate these. You're gonna add 1 teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. I like the good stuff. And then to that, you're gonna add about 3 chopped up, crushed up mint leaves. You're gonna stir this to combine. Those berries are gonna start releasing all of their juice, and it'll turn into this nice little compote for your cobbler. Speaking of which, on to the batter. So to make this batter, real simple, 1 cup of flour. We are using all-purpose for this. We're doing 1 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. We're gonna do a pinch of salt. It's about 1/4 of a teaspoon or so. Whisk that together to combine. You got 1 cup of milk. You're gonna whisk that in with 3/4 cup of sugar. Whisk this until combined, and that's pretty much it. So, putting it all together. We had a baking dish put into the oven with the butter, 1 stick. I add the walnuts to it. I stir that around to get the walnuts nice and coated with the butter. Pretty straightforward. To this, I am going to pour the batter on top of the melted butter. I'm not mixing. I'm not doing anything crazy here. We're just pouring it right in. You want that butter to create a nice crust around the outside. I'm going to add the berries. I'm going to dollop them pretty much all over. I like to do like a cross section on that before I take my spoon and I just kind of gently push the berries and the butter around. You know, you're just trying to distribute the berries a little bit. And then to that, we add the remaining sugar right on top. That'll form a nice little crust on top. And, that's it. This is a really simple recipe with a lot of great results. Right into the oven, 350, 45 minutes, and then let's whip up some bourbon whipped cream. So we had a bowl in the freezer. Important. Add your heavy cream to this frozen bowl. Start mixing. We're gonna whisk. You can also use a stand mixer if you want for this. You can use a hand mixer. I'm a big fan of whisking. I feel like it keeps me humble, and I don't know. I like doing it. I add a pinch of salt to this because salt rules everything. A good glug of bourbon. You don't want to over mix your whipped cream. The bourbon will thin it out. Make sure you're getting soft peaks, and then we add the confectioner's sugar. Get back to those soft peaks, and you're good on this. It's going to be a pretty boozy bourbon. If you don't want to use the bourbon, add vanilla or hazelnut, maybe some almond extract. Look at that. Damn. Time to eat.
So Aunt Fred's cobbler is out of the oven. We've let it rest out for about 45 minutes here. It's best if it is cool so the whipped cream does not just run off into a pool. But here she is. I mean, this is rustic home cooking, everybody. This is a West Virginia recipe from my Aunt Frederica. Cut me off a chunk, and I put a dollop of that whipped cream on there. And we're about to dig into this. I like the nice little crusty ends on the outside. The strawberries and raspberries have come together. Slight acidity from the balsamic vinegar. You get the crunch from the walnuts. You get that mintiness comes through. Strawberries, the raspberries, they do their job. Nice crunch, tons of butter. Hope you enjoy as much as I am. This is Brian Lee. I've been kicked off, but I'm still cooking. If you like my content, be sure to like and subscribe. We're gonna do this a little more often. Cheers.